Earlier this year, we explored 5 haunted locations in Cincinnati, Ohio. Well, tonight we're going to do it all again, but we are in Lexington, Kentucky. And we're going to start here at the Campbell House.
Since its opening in 1951, Campbell House has been celebrated for its charm and southern elegance. Yet, beneath the polished facade lies a darker side that continues to cast a haunting shadow over its halls. The hotel's history is marred by tragedy. In the main stairwell, where a woman was violently murdered, the blood-stained carpet serves as a grim reminder of the past. Only a few years later, another tragedy struck when a woman was shot to death in her hotel room. Guests often report hearing disembodied screams echoing from the lobby and the second-floor rooms, and the unnerving sound of doors slamming shut on their own. Footsteps are heard racing down the halls even when no one is there. Visitors frequently experience sleep disturbances marked by unsettling laughter. These paranormal occurrences cast a spectral shadow over the hotel, where the restless spirits of its tragic victims seem to linger. John Hunt Morgan House. Travel back to 1814 and explore the John Hunt Morgan House, a federal-style red brick mansion built by the wealthy John Hunt. After his sudden death from cholera in 1849, the house was inherited by his daughter Henrietta and her family. Within these walls, the ghost of John Hunt Morgan has been seen wandering the halls, as if still overseeing his affairs. Equally eerie is the spirit of their nanny, Boyviette James, who has been known to appear in the third-floor nursery singing lullabies to the children. It appears that John Hunt Morgan's spirit remains tethered to the mansion, unable to release his grip on the mortal world.
So as the sun begins to set, we're at our next location, the Lowden House.
Lowden House, a majestic Gothic mansion that has been whispering tales of the past since it first rose from the ground in 1850. This stunning relic is more than just a pretty face. It's a portal to history and a touch of the supernatural. Behind its stately facade lies a story brimming with intrigue. The mansion's creation was first headed by Francis Hunt, son of John Wesley Hunt, one of Kentucky's first millionaires and owner of the John Hunt Morgan House. After his lucrative inheritance of nearly $1 million upon his father's death, Francis commissioned a local architect to bring his Gothic dreams to life. He chose a custom design, ensuring that Loudon House would stand out as a testament to his grand vision. Yet, the house's allure extends beyond its physical beauty. Legends tell of 2 female spirits from the 1900s who seem reluctant to part with their beloved home. One is suspected to be Julia Hunt, Francis's wife, who lingers with an air of melancholy. The other, a devoted former servant, remains ever the gracious hostess, still waiting to welcome dinner guests with an unwavering sense of hospitality. So, if you find yourself drawn to the eerie charm of Gothic architecture and the whispers of the past, Loudon House awaits.
It's about 11 o'clock here in Lexington, Kentucky, and we are at the mansion at Griffin Gate.
This hauntingly historic structure has roots tracing back to 1854. Originally a private residence, this grand building has since been transformed into a restaurant, yet it still retains an air of mystery and a hint of the supernatural. The spirit at the heart of this tale is that of Greta, a teenage resident whose tragic story shadows the mansion's past. It is said that Greta's spirit lingers in the residence. After a local boy rejected her affection, Greta, consumed with despair, took her own life in the Blue Room, forever staining the walls red. The Blue Room is notorious among staff and patrons alike. Employees often issue warnings about this particular room, with good reason. Those who visit frequently report eerie phenomena, like flickering lights, candles that seem to dance with a life of their own. Others have reported unexplained cool breezes that brush against their legs, and the unmistakable feeling of a watchful presence. Greta's restless spirit has been known to express her displeasure with more than just flickering lights. When she feels particularly agitated, objects in the room are said to fly across the space, a dramatic reminder of her unresolved anguish. So, if you dine at Mansion Griffin Gate, beware of the Blue Room, where the past and present collide with an unsettling embrace.
So we've come to the end of the night. We are at our final location, the University of Transylvania.
Though the name Transylvania might evoke images of dark Romanian castles and vampires, Its origins are far less sinister, simply meaning across the woods, a fitting description for the university's early setting. One figure whose presence still haunts Transylvania University is Konstantin Rafitsky, professor of botany who began his tenure in 1819. Known for his eccentric ways, Konstantin was rumored to have spent so much time on campus that he rarely went home. Today, his spirit is said to linger in the old Morrison building, where his remains were interred. Legend has it that, after being dismissed under a cloud of scandal, Rafitsky cursed the university. This curse is believed to have brought about a series of mysterious fires and strange occurrences on campus. In the 1920s, the university dug up his remains from a destroyed cemetery in an attempt to break this curse. Adding to the campus's dark history is the unsolved murder of Betty Gale Brown, a student who was found dead in her car in front of Old Morrison in the 1960s. The circumstances of her death remain shrouded in mystery, with no one ever being identified as her killer, leaving her case as a chilling chapter in the university's haunted past.
Security has been swarming. They've been everywhere. We've seen them all over. They have one car.
We brought the spirit box. We're right in front of the school right now. We don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try. Kill?
Kill? So it's how like
Beauty. Over there, Kevin?
I didn't hear Kevin. I heard over there.
We think it's a long shot of anything communicating with us here, but can you tell us your name?
Kevin?
Is there somebody named Kevin here?
Yeah.
Hey there. Hi.
Oh shit. Cop. Okay.
Goodbye.
Turning?
Turning?
I was looking about the turn.
So there's not only security, but an actual cop car driving behind us, so...
It's been following us for a minute.
Yeah, so let's pack that up.
No, honestly, just driving around, even some of the old buildings, like there's a vibe for the whole city. Just areas just seem a little off.
Can't say for sure since we couldn't go into any of these places, but the history alone makes me believe, some of these places, Lexington itself, could be haunted. So put in the comments below where we should go next. Let us know what city we should hit. If you think it's haunted, let's go.